Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For supportive oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. Right. I don't know why I'm logy today. I don't know why. I've been up for a while, so I don't know what that's about. The energy is slower, just to give you a fair heads up, but it comes through just as strong. So I feel like I'm talking in slow motion today. It's strange. And I'm doing Celtic cross readings, I'm noticing too, which is fine. I don't usually do general reads that way, but okay. So, Cancer, you've got good energy here. I feel like they're warning you of a change. Somebody's pushing something forward. I feel a lot like Pisces, in the sense of like someone's pushing on you. And I'm feeling an impatient energy. You get Temperance reversed with Discernment. Now somebody, when I'm getting the Discernment especially next to the Temperance, like somebody's feeling like it's time to move forward, like almost like there's been wasted time up to this point. And it's not ready. Like it's almost like taking a cake out of the oven when it's only been in there for like 15, 20 minutes. You're gonna have a mess. But if you're forcing it forward, like if we really want to go there, they're like, nope, I can't. I have to take it out. I don't have any more time to cook it. You technically could take it out and remove the center, I guess, if it's not done. But then all the effort you're doing to remove that and make whatever's cooked be usable, like if you just waited and let it complete, you'd have the whole cake, and you just kind of like, instead of giving the situation time to finish baking, it's like taking it out after 15, 20 minutes, cutting out all the piece that's still liquid, or taking out the liquid piece and using what's left, but it's like the same amount of time to get to the end. Like it takes just as long to cut out that piece that's not completely cooked or baked, if you will, as if it would have been if they just left it in there and let it do what it was, because it takes a bit to like take it out and let it cool for a minute anyway. Like it's just pointless. And it's when I get that Discernment here, is like on this and in here, like I feel there's an energy here thinking like they're impatient and they're feeling like no, we can't wait any longer. This is how I'm seeing it. And I think if we keep waiting, we're going to miss the bus or whatever, so we have to take it out now. Like they're basically going to cause this situation to fail is what I'm warning. I feel that, because that's what we got coming at the end. Like, it's taking a lot here, but by pushing a situation forward ahead of time, it looks like it's going to fail because of it. And this is a situation that started off great. The Sun card is here. Everything seems like it was all looking good. Everything started in positive motion. Everybody was on the level. It started off really good. Now, are you leaving this situation? No. Something isn't right here. Because I'm getting this at a great start. And I'm getting you. Water and earth tend to complement each other. Unless it's the opposite energy, but that's a whole other story. You seem to be feeling like this is going to work out. You originally thought, we could see this through to the end. We're all on the same page. We're all on the level. Looks like it's going to go really well. Let's stick together. Let's do this together. Everybody started this on the level and was so excited about this. But someone's getting impatient here, is what I'm getting. Someone's getting very impatient, feeling like, no, we can't wait this out any longer. No, we can't. This is the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords coming in. This energy, something going on with this person or around this person is causing them to feel like we can't keep going this way. I have other things I want to do. That's the Discernment too. I'm feeling that again. They have other things popping in that they'd rather do. And they're trying to force this forward quicker so that they can get other things that they want. They want to move on from this situation, so they're trying to, wrap it up. They're trying to fast forward it. But it's gonna make the whole situation a waste, is what I'm getting. Because something else is popping in for that wheel. I feel connected to your environment here. I feel that this person wants things to go forward faster because they want to go on to other things. Now, the information comes forward. I don't feel like that's so much a secret that what they want and why they want it. But the fact that they're forcing it and causing everything some disruption, like this is causing the Five of Cups to show up, because that the Wheel of Fortune is unexpected. With the Ace of Swords is telling me it's coming forward clearly. Why? I don't feel secrets here. And I'm getting like people talking about what they want and why things are happening and why things need to change. But I'm also getting the Five of Cups kind of like this isn't the original plan. Like this isn't why we started out. We all thought this would be great and we all agreed to this. But now this is just kind of throwing things to the side, and I feel like this is very strongly bothering you. Kind of like I thought we were all in this. I thought we were all committed to this. I am committed to this. Like the Cancer energy I'm feeling, as I'm reading it from that perspective, I'm getting kind of like, I'm feeling like this is how this is connected, and that I said I'd do this, and I want this, and I'm excited about the outcome, and I want that outcome to happen. But now people are changing their mind, and we're halfway through the situation. They're trying to rush it. I'm not happy with that. Like the situation and the people you do like, the fact is now being rushed and things are being changed, you do not. And you're starting to question, like, is this going to cause this situation to fail? And other people, like you're working with other people, you want everybody to get along, you're just kind of like, well, maybe we can find a way to work this out. That's the problem. Everybody has to stay involved or it's going to fail. And I'm going towards it and I'm feeling it, and it keeps coming back and back. Because I feel like what's going to happen is what we're warning about too. Everybody wants to get along. Everybody's kind of like, all right, let's just change how we do things. It's almost like everybody's still connected, because they get that Four of Wands, like everybody's still connected. Nobody seems to be walking away. Not at this point. But connections are changing. Almost like, if you were going to take a 7-day trip, you're cutting it down to 3 days. That's the change. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Because I feel like people are putting in less effort. You know what I mean? It's kind of like instead of making a wedding cake, we're going to make a small little birthday cake and call that good. Like, there's a lot less effort. Everybody's involved, but there's a lot less effort. So, like, the Four of Wands is telling me everybody is still committed to the outcome, but the effort has been greatly diminished. And I don't like this. I don't like that at all, because what I'm seeing here, this is your outcome. People are just losing interest. It's kind of like, we'll use that vacation thing again. Instead of 7 days, it's now 3 days. And now, there's a lot of talk, as it keeps going forward, there's a lot of talk with the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords is what I'm getting. And there's a complete, the change card is right on top of it saying, it's almost like, kind of like, well, instead of 7 days, now we're going to do 3 days. But the first day is all this, and the last day is all that. So technically, like how much are we really going to be able to enjoy? It's almost like you get there the first day, you're settling in, and you're just exploring. You have the day after to really have fun, and then the last day you're like wrapping things up and getting things together and packing again. Kind of like, why are we even bothering? And I'm getting this King of Swords with the Ten of Swords, kind of like, I feel like it's going to fail. This change, and I feel like that's why change is here, saying that change coming forward is going to cause the complete change. And what's going to happen is you're going to walk away. Someone recently mentioned that this is sometimes a sign of giving up. True. And it's almost like, I almost feel like that's how this reading came forward, just to give an example of that. Because I feel like when it gets to that point, and it goes from 7 days to 3 days, for example, and you're just kind of like, well, why are we even bothering now? Like, it's really damaged the situation. It's not going to be as fun as it would have been, and it's like, it's making it a lot, it's almost like you're spending a lot of money for minimal effort. It's almost like that feel, like, we could do something so much better. And I feel like you're just, I kind of do, I understand that this can be a giving up, kind of like, it's not going well. It could be a giving up. Going on from this, it is, especially with the Ten of Swords, it does match that way, I'll give you that. They're telling, like, I feel like the whole point of this reading, if this is hitting with you, and you might not even be a Cancer, but you were drawn to this reading, they're telling me the reason this is coming is like something that starts out great, it can stay great, But if a change happens, if people let this diminish, the diminish is just a drawn out ending of the situation. It's almost kind of like if you say, all right, we have things coming forward, we want to change, like we don't want to have this big giant wedding cake, we just want a birthday cake. They're saying if you downsize the situation, it's definitely, it's just flat out going to end. It's just, instead of going, like it's going from this big giant wedding cake to this small birthday cake, and they're like, what, by doing that, it's actually going to, there's not going to be any cake. It's just, it's like a slow step towards the inevitable fail. If you downsize the situation, it's just basically, you might as well accept it's just not going to happen. Because by downsizing, it's just going to take a little bit more time. People are going to rethink things and decide, no, we don't want to do it. Because it's not worth this small cake. Why go through all this effort for this small cake? That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. So they're saying, just see it when it comes in and realize, if you downsize, it's just kind of like it's a passive way of letting it end, because it's going to end. It's definitely going to end if it downsizes, is what I'm getting. Is there anything else I want from this? Yeah, because I feel like that's hard for you. And they're saying if you want to really keep this, if you want that same joy to the outcome, it can't downsize. They're just warning you, if it downsizes, you're going to lose it. That's the whole point. If it downsizes, you're going to lose it. Anything else? I think we're good. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you very much for tuning in. I want to say there's something else. Like, something is like, I feel like I want to say something, but I'm not. Like, the connections here, like, if it's family or friends, it's very good. Could be work, and I understand that. There's a very good connection here. So how are you supposed to deal with that? That's what we're missing. Okay. How are you supposed to deal with this? You see all these people working together. Everybody's working together, deciding together, like, we'll keep it going by downsizing. How are you supposed to combat that? Like, it seems like it takes more than you just saying, hey, if we downsize, we're going to lose it. I know we're going to. I feel like you have to remind people of their commitments before it downsizes. Kind of like, you know what? And I feel like this is kind of like pulling on some earth energy, which I know Cancer is water, but if filling in, maybe you have some earth energy, or maybe you have a friend or somebody connected that has a bit of earth energy, aligning with some earth energy in some way, either pulling it up from yourself or somebody else a part of the situation, aligning yourself with some earth energy and saying, this is what we said we were going to do. We need to stick to the plan. We need to stay with it. Aligning yourself with some earth energy, hopefully a person, to stand together and saying, no, we said we were going to do this, stick with this, keep the plan the same. Keep the plan the same. If you keep the plan the same, and there is a possibility for that, again, feel that's probably the reason you're at this reading, is it's saying if you want this to happen, don't change the plan. If you change the plan, it downsizes, whatever, you're going to lose it. You need to align with somebody who has that earth energy or is feeling that earth energy and get them amped up to stand with you to keep everything the same. Because if it stays the same, it will happen. I feel like you will get the Sun card outcome. It's like the difference between the Ten of Swords. You'll actually get that, because that will go from the past to the future. This was the original goal. This is the original reason you did this. That's a dramatic difference, Ten of Swords or the Sun card. But I feel like that will pull into the future. But you gotta align yourself with some earth energy. And for some of you, yeah, you could pull it up from inside of you and just stand your ground as stubbornly as you can, and you may win out. But for others of you, most of you, if you're going to make this work, there's somebody else in your connection here with the earth energy that can be seen very stubborn at times. Could be somebody you don't normally get along with, is what I'm also getting. But if you get them to stand strong, and like, we're going to stand strong because we want this to work out, we want this to happen, you can keep this. It's just, it has to stay to the original plan. If it stays to the original plan, the Sun card appears at the end, and you get that Sun card outcome. It may cause somebody else to walk away from something they want because another opportunity came towards somebody. It may cause them to, walk away from that unexpected opportunity, but, somebody's going to lose something here. That's unavoidable. Because I feel like that's when, if you move that Sun card into the future, it moves the Ten of Swords down to the environment. somebody else who wanted things to move on quicker so they could get this other outcome, to get this other opportunity, to get this other benefit, this other gift type feel, they're going to actually lose out on that other gift instead of this situation failing. So somebody is going to lose out on something, because that I do see that Ten of Swords moving down into the environment. Somebody's still going to be disappointed, but the way I'm viewing it, and it might be a Cancer feeling, kind of like everybody agreed to this, so this, it's not failed to make this fail because an unexpected opportunity came in. I feel like if that unexpected opportunity fails, there's going to be somebody, maybe more than one person, that's disappointed, but it's not going against the original plan. I feel like less people will be disappointed if you stick to the original plan. Less. Either way, somebody's going to be disappointed. Now we're done. Now we're done. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email at jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.